Good morning everyone. So I've got a short video today. I'm busy on these crack units. I'm still going to be uploading the video where I'm going to finish the commissioning of a similar system, also a crack unit downstairs. It's also a Stulz. This is a AL872. So the first two digits there is for the kilowatt output, so it's 87 kilowatt, and the 2 stands for 2 circuits because we got 2 compressor circuits. One coupling there, another one on this side. We got our blower motors at the bottom. We got 3 of them. So the issue is very interesting. We've got an intermittent HP alarm. So I checked everything, went through the circuit diagram, basically traced all the way back to the circuit board. From the circuit board goes to some of the terminals. It's just where they join it. Interestingly, we could not find the HP switch itself. So let me show you. It's one of these Danfoss, I believe, yeah, one of these Danfoss switches. The switch itself did not trigger. We checked the pressure. We were fine. We were not even running close to the range of the switch itself, and this switch was actually replaced, so we know it's not a switch issue. We then contacted tech support, and I suspected that we had an issue on the board because I don't know if you'll be able to see, but there's a relay right there which is D02. Should be able to see it right there. Yep. So that's your digital output 2, which basically loops your circuit and calls for cooling. That's when the system's calling for cooling. At that stage only you will get your 24 volts on your Q41 contactor, which is for circuit 1. So what tech support suggested is that we swap the 2 contactors and see if we now get a HP2 or HP alarm on circuit 2, which will then let us know that intermittently our contact is actually giving the cause. So I'm gonna go ahead and swap these, and then I'll let you guys know if that solves the issue. Alright guys, so everything's swapped around. The only thing that I haven't changed was the supply. The load is changed around, and all the controls that come into the normally open on the contactor. So let's switch that back on, and we'll switch power back onto our unit, and we'll have a look and see. Alright, so we are all switched on. We got a BMS, but we've got that on override at the moment because we want both circuits to start up and hopefully simulate that same problem that we had. So if you have a look, you can see over there. See if I can focus. D01 is calling. So we should have, there's just a delay on the compressor startup, which was extended because this system uses a dry cooler. So there's valves that need to open, since we have a water heat exchanger right here, which is basically our condenser. Water is 60% more efficient than removing heat than air. That's why we can have the heat exchanger compact and a lot smaller. So we're just waiting for the delay, and then you'll see one of these valves will open, allowing water to start flowing through the heat exchanger, and then the compressor will start up. So there is a delay time set for that, so we can ensure that we don't get any HP alarms prematurely. So yeah, I'll give you guys the footage once the compressor. Alright guys, so as you can see, we got a high pressure 1 alarm and a supply air temp high alarm. Now we swapped around the control wires on the 2 contactors. The logic board does not know which one is contactor 1 and which one is contactor 2. So the fact that we're still getting HP, even though our HP switch is not triggered, this compressor is running. This one is not triggered. Tells me that we have an intermittent fault somewhere on the board. So We're gonna call tech support again and find out what their recommendations are, but I think that's gonna be our problem, guys. So thank you. So interesting, on our contactors here, I reinstated everything back the way they were. The only thing that I haven't done was the 24 volt supply to our contactors coils. Compressor 1 is coming to compressor 2 and compressor 2 is going there. The neutrals are in fact the way they have to be, and interestingly everything's running fine. So, and as you guys can see at the back there, we've got both lights, so both systems are calling for cooling, both circuits. Let me see if I can focus in on that. There we go. So is this one of that moments where one needs to make an educated guess? Let me know in the comments, guys. So we just got a high temperature alarm, but that's fine because the alarm set point is set to 23.5. We were slightly above that, that's why we got an alarm over there, but everything seems to be running fine, which is quite weird. So let me know, guys, let me know. Thanks for watching.